Alright goblins, and welcome to my very quick and basic Fury Warrior PvE DPS guide updated for Legion patch 7.0. In this video I will teach you the perfect method to gear your character and the optimal talent build and rotation to maximise your damage in a raiding environment. Let's jump into gearing. Fury Warrior, it has a stat priority, but it is mostly about stat breakpoints, which mean if you increase a stat over a certain percentage, it will no longer provide a strong advantage. So here is the priority. Get your haste to 38%, then get your crit to 30%, then mastery, versatility, then any excess haste, and then any excess crit. Okay? These kind of breakpoints, they also affect the way that you gem and enchant. But anyway, let's go through all that. For the special neck enchant, go for the Mark of a Hidden Satyr. Definitely get strength on the back. Then for the ring enchant, so this is where it gets complicated, but just pay attention. Get haste enchants if you don't have the haste breakpoint. Okay. Then get, if you have the haste breakpoint, then get crit enchants to get the crit breakpoint. But if you have the crit breakpoint, then just enchant mastery. Okay. And the exact same rule applies to your gemming, okay, except prioritise getting your big strength gem first. For talents, here is a picture of the optimal talent build for single target DPS on a raid boss. However, you may want to swap some talents to increase your AoE damage to take down trash, or whenever there is AoE adds on a certain boss that you need to kill. And obviously, for the utility options, change them when they become useful at countering certain boss mechanics. Now let's run through the rotation. Cast Blood first to build Rage and to get your Enrage buff. Okay, you need to be getting your Enrage buff like pretty much as often as possible. It needs to be up 24/7. Okay, cast Raging Blow whenever available to build Rage. Burn off Rage with Rampage and to retain the Enrage buff. Then you cast Furious Slash to increase the critical chance of Bloodthirst, okay, and to retain Rage, okay. So if you're there, you haven't got your range buff, go for the Furious Slashes to build up that little extra crit chance, and then get it on your Bloodthirst, and then bang, burn the Rage again, because you want Enrage buff primarily when you cast with Rampage, because Rampage is the biggest damage deal. You want Enrage when you cast Rampage, basically. You want it for everything, but primarily you want it for Rampage. And obviously, always remember to tie up your cooldowns when you're going to do the most amount of damage. So basically, when you have an Enrage buff, that is the best time to pop all your cooldowns. Obviously, you can pop it in the opener, because you're probably going to get Enrage buff in the opener, but remember, whenever you know you're going to do a big burst damage in a window of time, that is when you want to pop your cooldowns. Anyway, that is the end of the guide. Remember, these videos are only meant to be a very quick and basic introduction to get you ready for raiding. Anyway, my name is the Meta Goblin, and to my next video, ciao.